Hello, welcome back to my channel. I've been away for a minute, but I will get better at posting more frequently. So thank you very much for coming back. You are able to see more of me on my Instagram. It is at Damaris Everyday. The link is in the details of this video. So basically this video I wanted to make a vanity tray. It didn't really start that way. I found the wooden plaque at Walmart and I was going to paint the surface of it and hang it up, but I changed my mind. So in this video, I'm just going to show you how I made a vanity tray using a wooden plaque that I found at Walmart. Very good buy. I think it was about $5. And it turned out just absolutely spectacular. So keep watching to see how I made all the magic happen. So I use unfinished wood plaque, black spray paint, protective sealant, acrylic drawer pulls, and epoxy. And it actually took this plain piece of wood and turned it into this. So let's get started, shall we? So I took a wooden plaque that I found at Walmart. Very simple. Took the sticker off of it, and I took it outside to spray paint it, and I was going to paint it on the table, but I didn't have a small enough table that I didn't care that I ruined. So I just took a sheet outside that I usually use when I paint, and I laid it on the ground and spray painted it using Rust-Oleum, the 2 times the coverage, high gloss paint and primer spray in black. So you know, this was a really good buy. I think what I did is in order to make sure that I covered it very efficiently, is just kind of in one good wide motion, just spray painted the crap out of it. I used a lot of paint, I'll be honest. So as you continue to watch, you'll see me just put a whole lot of paint on it. And the reason why I did that is because this is actually fast drying paint. It did not take long before I started to notice while I was painting that this is actually starting to dry. So what I did was I made sure to go over each and every nook and cranny of it and make sure that it was just completely saturated and wet when I left it. Now the wood is completely painted and saturated, so make sure that you let it dry for about 48 hours on each side, okay? It is going to be sticky if you use like a tarp. So if you have a table or something that you don't really care about, I would suggest spray painting it on the table. I did not, but definitely let it dry for a full 48 hours because the wood is unfinished. It will absorb a lot of that paint. So if you really want it to be just extremely jet black, that is what I would suggest, is just making sure that you really saturate the paint into the wood because it will absorb it. Alright, so once you're done with that, everything is all set. You can now put the protectant sealant on. I used the 2 times to cover it clear gloss sealant by Rust-Oleum. This is a really good product. I actually found it at Walmart and just spray painted that and let that stay on for 24 hours on each side. Okay, and then it will be all set and ready to go. Next was the fun part. I found these drawer pulls at Amazon, and I was very happy at what I found. I was gonna use something else, but I thought this would add a really classy and chic look to it. So I used drawer pulls that I measured out to be, you know, long on each side, so they're about 3 inches. And then also I used the clear epoxy by Gorilla Glue. It cures in 5 minutes, but just to let you know, you may want to leave it on for a good 48 hours. This is a really good product as well because it dries completely clear. Completely clear. So what I did is I actually used the packaging to mix it instead of grabbing like a bowl or anything like that. I just used something that I knew was going to be able to be reused. Or not reused, excuse me, disposable, easily disposable. So you just squeeze an even amount of both the hardener and the glue. And then once you get that out, you just mix it up all together. Once you start mixing, it will look a little smoky. The mixture will look a little smoky, but that's okay. It's still going to dry extremely clear. So mix it up really well. It'll look a little smoky. That's not a problem. It's still going to dry very clear. Alright, so once you've done that, you are actually all set and ready to go. And just put the mixture on the bottom of the drawer handle, or the handle now, because it's not going to be going in the drawer. I did mark the sides of the tray with 2 small white chalk dots just to kind of get an idea where I wanted to put it. So once I have the mixture at the bottom, it's still easily movable, which is okay. I just made sure that they were in place and ready to go. So again, once the handles are on there, it does cure in 5 minutes. Like, it will completely turn into hard plastic in 5 minutes, but let it completely dry in full for a full 48 hours. It's just a lot safer that way, because you don't want to go to pick it up and then have one of the handles come off. Now, given I'm not going to be using the tray to serve, you know, heavy mugs of hot chocolate or anything like that, but still, you want to make sure that it is just completely dry and that you don't have to worry about anything falling off. Once I did that, I went ahead and just removed a lot of the excess glue using a paper towel. You can use a Q-tip or a sponge or what have you. I just quickly grabbed the paper towel, put it on my finger, and kept it moving. I used a measuring tape to make sure that the 2 sides lined up on the tray, because I wanted it to be completely even. But once I did that, ta-da! It was ready to go. It turned out beautifully. I think that this is a really, really nice piece. If you like this video, have a like or leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. You can follow me also on my Instagram at Damaris Everyday for everyday, you know, crafting and just different things. But in the end, I think this turned out beautifully. Thank you so much for taking the time today and checking out my video and heading into my channel. And enjoy.